Welcome back. We've just been mugged by a rather large rat. He didn't seem to have done, doesn't seem to have done any other damage. We're just down some inventory items. All we have left is the gem and the ladder. This is the ladder. The evenly spaced rungs allow altitude adjustment. Yes, that's usually what ladders are for. Now we'll worry about getting that stuff back later. Well, let's first check out what's to the right of here. We actually also lost points when they took away all this stuff. That sucks, because I like points. Let's see. Looks like a robot hat. The gutted carcass of the tanker opens up to reveal even more junk. A metal head rests nearby. Is the head of Voltron? Wow, an ancient model of a battlebot. I bet you'd hate to run into whatever brought this big guy down. It looks like something poked it in the eye. You can actually climb down that eye. That leads us to another area where it seems there is a spaceship of some kind embedded in the floor. And that's interesting because we need a way off this heap. You find yourself at the bottom of another trash pit. An interesting array of alien artifacts is strewn from one end to the other. A large ship is in the middle, and a small one is off to the side. I think they're talking about this thing here. Looks like there's some Lego bricks over on the side. And the satellite made of Swiss cheese. Let's look at this thing. It's a cute little thing. You've never seen anything like it in these parts. But then, where are these parts? Some writing on its exterior reads, Bowman was here. Yes, it's the pod from 2001. Let's look at this ship. Looks more interesting. It's a sleek-looking number if you can disregard the junk it's rooted in. It must be a recent addition to the collection, as everything seems to be intact. Etched on each side is the name Aluminum Mallard. On top is a small hatch. Aluminum Mallard, obviously a play on Millennium Falcon. Although I think Falcon is rather a bit cooler than a duck. But anyway, seems like the only way in is that hatch. Let's see if we can look at some of the other stuff here. They look like remnants of an orbital space station, or perhaps some type of toys for an oversized child. If that's the case, I don't want to meet them. Nope. Same reaction. Okay, let's see if we can get on top of this ship. You're not in a good location for climbing that. Seems like we're gonna need some help. Well, we have a ladder. Well, let's climb that. You notice it to be slick up here. Be careful. And yes, of course, still a Sierra game. They mean it. You can fall off. Fortunately, all you really need to do is head a little bit to the left so you can open the hatch. You move into position and, grabbing the dull finish of the hatch's handle, commence to open and enter the ship. See if this baby can take us out of here. In that case, we don't even need all the stuff the rats took from us back. Looks interesting. At first you are surprised at how intact the ship's interior is. Immediately to your right is a panel with a red button. At the midship on the right wall is the ship's main diagnostic computer. Directly across are 2 passenger seats. Ahead of you is the cockpit. What does the button do? The button is clearly labeled Ramp Open Close. Well, we don't want to go outside right now. Besides, I think the ramp is embedded in junk anyway. Let's look at the monitor. It's the diagnostics monitor. So maybe it can tell us if the ship is working. Power critically low. Auxiliary reactor not online. Does not even have enough energy to actually run the self-diagnostic. Looks like there's a panel open on the left. The access panel has been removed to reveal an empty reactor compartment. Well, the diagnostic says the aux reactor is offline, and there's a panel here into which we can fit a reactor. If only we had one. Which we don't. Which means we need to go and get it back. So let's open the hatch again. The ramp is immobilized by the junk it's laying in, so you exit through the hatch instead. Yes, I already typed that. And let's climb back down the ladder. We want to go back to the place where we got the reactor. You grab the ladder and jam it in your pocket. Ouch, again. So let's take the ladder with us, so we can get there. And climb back up. Hey, what happened to the music? Oh. And it came back. The annoying thing is I also took our wire, and there is no other usable wire here, so hopefully we can find that again somewhere. Am I moving? Okay, now I am. Sometimes it keeps moving if you switch screens, and sometimes it doesn't, which does not help things. Alright, let's put the ladder back, which cost us points, but anyway, we'll take it back later. And climb down, and it seems that the rats have reattached the generator. Man, those are some smart rats. So let's get the reactor. You want to hook the reactor from the cheap wires and take it with you. And we also need to get our wires back from here. And you can see currently the rats are not watching us, so they don't know we've taken the reactor. What the hell am I typing? So this time we should be fine. Well, let's hope this is the only thing this ship needs. Now let's hope it works. I mean, it's just some random reactor we found somewhere in this garbage freighter. It's not as if it's this actually a part meant for that ship, unless they took it from that ship, which I suppose is a possibility. So let's head back into the ship. Yes, 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 we know it's slick. Alright, let's install that reactor. You drop the reactor into the hole. In attempting to reconnect the cables, you find that one is much too short. Fortunately, we have wires. You carefully connect the wire between the ship and the reactor, putting the tile back in place once you've finished. Yay! Let's look at the diagnostic monitor now. I think just monitor will do. Power level nominal. Aux reactor online. Auxiliary reactor nominal. That's good. Landing gear nominal. Warp motivator. Unit not installed. That's not a good thing. But we have seen a motivator, so I guess we should go and get it. Yes, the ramp is still immobilized, I know. There's a conveniently shaped hole on the back of the ship. You peer into the cavity in the top of the ship. The only noteworthy item is a modular plug in the bottom of the opening. And if you remember when we looked at the warp motivator originally, it said that it had a modular plug on the bottom. So I guess that hole is where to put the warp motivator. Which means we get to go back to the grabber. But we'll do that in the next video.